PKULife.tv is brought to you by PKU Perspectives.
Hey everyone, this is Kevin Alexander with PKULife.tv, and today I'm in Dallas, Texas, at a cool place called Going Bonkers. It's a place where people can get together and have parties, and I'm here today with Mackenzie Guiliano, who is a resident of Dallas, and they're actually having a PKU Meetup today, just kind of an informal gathering of, you know, people with PKU, kids, adults, just kind of the works, and a group of them get together. Well, you try to get together every month, is that right?
Correct.
Okay. When did you actually start doing this?
Last year around April.
And you were telling me earlier that you initially actually met everyone on social media. So kind of tell me a little about that, because I know a lot of people with PKU, we use social media a lot to try to stay connected with others. But how did you kind of transition from knowing people on social media to meeting them in real life?
Well, I met a couple people on social media, and then from then I just started meeting other people. I actually met one person, and she introduced me to a couple of people, and from then on it just branched out, and then I went to a camp around here, a family camp with a friend. I met more people through them, and then it just keeps branching out as you meet more people, and we all just become like a family.
You know, Mackenzie and I were actually counselors. I was a video counselor. She was a counselor at Camp Fever last year. And I noticed today a lot of them, you know, there were a couple of families who were from Camp Fever who are here today. So obviously you've been keeping in touch with them.
Yes, correct. We're all like a family, so we just keep in touch.
So I guess tell me a little bit, you know, I like the kind of the philosophy you guys have is when you get together, it's more about just kind of getting together on an informal basis and kind of doing life together. So I guess tell me a little bit about, I guess, your reasons why and your motivation why you guys meet up and what you like to see from stuff like this.
I usually do these events because we're family, and I think it's very important to meet up with people with PKU because it makes you feel normal. It makes you feel like you have people just like you and that you're just like everybody else. Plus we trade information, we taste different low protein foods, and we just get together and be normal. And it's just a comforting thing to do, and it's very low key. So it's no stress or anything like that. We just show up at a place and just do it.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that for many years I did not know anyone else with PKU, and at first all of my interactions with people with PKU were on Facebook and Twitter and other things like that, you know, opportunities to chat with people online. And as wonderful, as incredible as that is, there just doesn't, you know, seem to replace the benefit of actually meeting people and interacting in person.
Correct. It is. It's very important to meet people with PKU because you feel alone. You feel alone if you don't know people with PKU, and it just makes you feel like you have the support that you need with PKU, and it's just very important.
So, I mean, obviously we're in Dallas, which is a very large city, and I'm actually in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is not. In fact, I know of only one other person who's from Shreveport, but she doesn't live. She's off at college. She doesn't live there. So there's actually no one else that I personally know of that's in my city. But I know there are people in my state, and there's many people watching this who might be in either a rural region or maybe just a medium-sized city like I'm from, and don't live in a place like Dallas. But still, you can still get together at a statewide level. I mean, I know some people in South Louisiana who try to do some PKU meetups every few months. It doesn't matter if you live in a small place or not. Yeah, it requires a little bit more effort and more work. But I guess what advice would you have for somebody, whether they're in a large city or not, that, you know, the benefit of just making that effort to get together, and what advice would you give for them if they're thinking about doing that?
It really only takes one person to do it. One person has that idea and says, oh, those PKU events are awesome, and I love those. And I know as a PKUer that it's awesome to have a PKU event, and you look forward to those events where you can be with people like you. So it just takes one person to say, I want to do a PKU event. You start a group on Facebook or whatever social media and pick a place, and then just add people. And, you know, some people don't know people with PKU, but the more people you know, just add them and pick a place. You don't have to pay lots of money to do it, and you all meet up, and that's where it starts, and just try to have the events. It's really easy, and it's really beneficial because you have that support all the time, and it's just, you don't feel alone. So
thank you for talking with me today. And if you're out there and you're like I used to be, I literally did not know anyone else with PKU for most of my life. And if you're out there and you're not connected with anyone else, I highly encourage you, I mean, at least make the effort first, try to connect with people on Facebook or Twitter, whatever social media you might be on. It really is pretty easy these days to start finding people and connecting. If you'd like, again, you can connect with me on social media. My Facebook page is facebook.com/PKULife.tv, PKULife.tv. And I'm on Twitter as well, at PKULife.tv. Connect with me, and if you want to connect with some other people, if you don't know anyone else, I'd be more than happy to connect you as well. Again, stay tuned to PKULife.tv, my website, and I'll have some more videos in the coming months. I'm actually going to be at the National PKU Alliance Conference this summer and have a host of videos that I'll be shooting from there. And I'm actually going to do some videos towards the beginning of the summer about the benefits of going to a camp like we were at, like Camp Fever, and hope to be down in Houston and interview the people with Camp Fever in the coming months. So please stay tuned and connect with me on Facebook and Twitter. And also, don't forget, if you're a big YouTube user like I am, don't forget you can actually subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the video down below. Hit the subscribe button, and then in the future, you'll actually get email updates when I load videos to the website. See you next time.